13.
Episode 13.
Episode 13, about to take off.
About to take off. Rockets, go.
Afternoon delight. Lift blue.
J49er.
10-4, rubber ducky.
Rubber ducky, rubber chicken.
Rubber chicken, rubber ducky.
Rubber goose.
It's a convoy.
I like the convoy because I'm part of it.
Convoys.
Convoys.
Bump, 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 bump. Do you want to announce this week? You know you're live right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why I sound so good.
That's why you're popping the mic.
I'm popping mics and stuff. Popping bottles and mics.
Popping bottles of mics. We're just popping along.
I'm just a popping along because I'm white and I'm proud and I like to sing my song.
Episode 13.
Episode 13.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is time. Episode 13 is taking place.
Lucky number 13.
That's right? All right.
Hey, Jake, did you have a joint?
No, I
It'd be a
don't.
lot cooler if you
It'd be
did.
like, hey, party at the Moon Tower.
Alright.
All right, everybody. Thank you for tuning in. Let's get situated here.
Jake likes to look up a lot.
I like to. Well, if this thing would work for us, that'd be cool too.
He also likes to see himself.
Yeah,
It's one of his
I do
favorite
like
things.
to see.
Sometimes I text him pictures of him.
Well,
Otherwise he won't answer.
we're just gonna swing that.
Jake only answers to pictures of himself.
I hate you. All right. Okay, I think we're situated.
I'm good.
It's just so weird I don't see you there. Well,
Well,
welcome back to the studio.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, thanks
These
for being
armrests are
part.
delightful.
Yeah, do you like those? I
Yeah, I
like
do.
mine.
I do. It's like a mime.
So yeah, a lot happened this past week. For everybody that's been going along with the ride here. I just got out, went in today. We'll just make that brief on my health.
To the slammer.
We don't want to. So, of course, last week wasn't a huge show, so there wasn't a lot of huge problems with my health, so that was pretty good. Went in today, got some more blood work, x-rays. They narrowed out rheumatoid arthritis, so that's good.
Boom.
So now we got to wait 2 weeks for that. All right, health is over.
One less thing.
So we got a couple topics this week that I just wanted to talk about because I could do that.
I'm Jake Rosa. It's my show.
So I get I don't know how you guys feel about daylight savings, but I guess now people are signing petitions. I don't know if you guys heard about this. Oh yeah, first time chat, first time caller.
First time chat and caller.
Hey-o.
Episode 13.
New at this shit, Kim. I love
That's
that.
a vague name. I have no clue who that could be.
Man, well,
Whoever it is, they probably have been doing this a while.
that is awesome. I love it. I'm new to this shit too, so we'll take this journey together.
Only 13 episodes in.
Yeah, this is big
Very
13,
new.
big 1-3.
Very new. So you were saying words about stuff.
Dude,
Continue.
we're technically teenagers now, right? 13.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And also, we're very unlucky, and I opened up an umbrella this morning in my house.
Broke some glass, walked under a ladder.
Broke some mountains.
So anyway, so this talk about Owen going on a 4-day work week. Have you heard about this?
Well, first of all, you just skipped all the way past the whole daylight savings time thing.
Well, that's where I was going with the 4-day work
let's,
week.
Let's continue then. I'll never get a 4-day work week. No,
Well, no, that's what they're okay.
it
So
doesn't matter because you can't just not work on cars for 3 days. What's everybody going to do that likes to drive?
yeah, well, you don't have. I mean, you could work 4 days and then they could have someone else work the 3 and then switch off. I don't know.
I didn't investigate this enough to know, are they still going to make Sundays not work days?
I don't know. Supposedly people are complaining like health and all this crap and daylight savings, and they're signing petitions to stop daylight savings completely, and then we're getting overworked. So
Here's what I'll tell you. When I take
Nobody
a
wants to
week
work.
of vacation, and that's a whole week. This is a different story here. But when I take a week of vacation,
yeah,
it takes me another week to get back into the flow
okay.
when I get back to work. Doing a 4-day work week, I guess it'd be cool, but I'd probably want a day off in between 2 days. Like 2 days on, 2 days off, 2 days on, and that's 4 days.
Okay, so what if they're all like, hey man, we'll give you 4 days, but you only work Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday?
Well, we used to do something at the dealership called 410s, which was 4 days a week, but you worked 10 hours a day with no lunch break.
Okay.
And it was all right. It was cool. But
Obviously,
then,
that wasn't in
the
California.
problem is that then your kids are like awake after you leave for work, and they're asleep when you come back home.
I don't have that problem.
You have kids, you just don't know it yet.
God. Okay.
Tell me more, Daddy. Tell me more.
Oh, Jesus. Anyway, yeah, so I thought it was interesting on this, and I think it's a great idea because it's hard to find work anyway. I mean, nobody wants to work because it's working too much. So my question to you is, well, you haven't heard about this, obviously, but let's say you did hear about this.
I actually did hear about it. I just ignored it.
Oh, awesome.
Because I already knew.
So what would you think they'd do? Would they have to pay you more for the 4 days or the same, and you just work 4 days and get an extra day off?
Well, here's the thing. Too many people are going to get a second job. And then they're going to get
Well, they
burnt
already
out.
have second jobs. So
But they're
going to
get burnt out because they're going to work 2 full-time jobs because they have that extra
Well,
day. And then one day, Jake, they're going to have both work days fall on the same day. Now what?
I'm glad you brought that up. On the and I think, see, it sounds good to us. It's like, wait, we don't have to work 4 days. Well, here's the kicker. Big companies will just hire you. They don't have to do full time. So if you're not working full time, you don't get the benefits. You don't get the 401ks.
Exactly.
You don't get the
and
insurances.
how much more time do you have to work to get the PTO, accruing PTO, paid time off?
Yeah. So I think that's what it is. It sounds good to us because we're all like, yeah, dude, only 4 days.
Right.
But
we're just the sheep, as always.
exactly, the puppets are doing the puppet masters,
like the Backstreet Boys.
Yep.
Backstreet's
How
back.
you would know that?
I know all about the Backstreet Boys.
All
Name
right.
one, and I'll tell you all about them.
If I knew one.
Oh.
Where's the Bye 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 dance? Was that Backstreet Boys?
That's not the name of a Backstreet Boy, Jake.
Bye Bye Bye. Oh, a guy? Can I go to the live audience on this?
Yes, please.
Cooper in the house.
Coop.
Fuck you, Rosa.
Yeah, buddy.
Do me a favor, Coop.
I'm
Or
good
do
now.
Jake a favor, I guess.
Fuck you, Rosa.
Name a Backstreet Boy without using your phone for Google.
Coop doesn't know a Backstreet Boy.
I bet you he is a Backstreet Boy.
Coop doesn't look like a Backstreet Boy kind of guy.
You know what? We all are. And
I can't name anyone.
AJ?
Okay, AJ. Tell me about AJ.
Yeah, I was making that up.
Okay, well.
Actually, he's the oldest one. So AJ was the old guy.
NSYNC.
NSYNC fool.
Sarah, watch the keyboard.
See that type out right
Fuck you,
there,
Rosa.
that NSYNC by Kim, new at this shit, Kim. Thank you, by the way. That's the same dilemma that we had when the Twilight series came out. You were either Team Edward or Team Jake. There was no in between.
See, Sarah says it.
I was definitely Team Edward because werewolves smell like dogs.
Well, it looks like NSYNC won, even though I can't name. Oh, who was Justin Timberlake a part of?
Justin Timberlake was an NSYNC.
So that wasn't. Oh, and I wonder all the chicks know about NSYNC.
Right, except for he pulled out Janet Jackson's boobie, and then he.
I think that was staged.
So
You
the
can't
thing,
convince
though,
me that
is
was a malfunction on the
she ended up getting
wardrobe.
her life went downhill from there because they're like, you showed your boob, and he was like, she did it,
What?
and now he still makes millions.
Oh, they really?
Yeah. Did you hear Lance Bass has a new podcast? I guess we'll just be on our way then.
Yeah, well, it looks like we're going to Lance Bass.
13
All right,
was a
well,
good number.
13 was awesome,
I had
guys.
a
We're
great
going to take
time.
your fucking donuts, and you want to head out the door that way?
Brought to you by Jedwards and Krispy Kremes. That's all we got. Good night.
Yeah, I guess, well, that wraps up our 13th episode. Damn, we become teenagers and we get booted out of the house.
Oh, Sarah,
Typical.
I'm glad you asked. So Sarah just asked, voting for Pedro. What's that all about? Well, he's pretty a lucky guy, and he had pegs. Shocks, pegs, lucky.
Yeah.
Gosh.
Did you? Oh, they can't see the hat. You got to put the hat up.
Well,
there.
the hat's it speaks for itself, but it's not from the same movie.
It's Gump, as
Bubblegum shrimp.
bubblegum shrimp.
We had us about 13 Gen A's.
We had grilled, fried, sautéed,
That's not the same part.
and the ginger. She got it.
Yeah, well,
She got it. The gingerbread man hanging out. Dude.
I can actually take apart a cell phone or a key fob. Let's
See,
get serious.
when I
can take
originally
apart a
got
key
it, I
fob
thought
and
they
replace
were-
the battery as fast
his
as
hands
this
got
Forrest Gump
chopped
could
up.
take apart a gun.
Okay, yeah. So, what? Oh shit, Sarah. Yeah, Kim. Fuck, you guys can answer this.
Daylight savings
What do you
time.
guys think? What is going on here?
do
What are
you
we
think about daylight
promoting over
savings
here?
time? Let's talk about daylight savings time.
What do you guys think? Do you think it's a smart idea for them, the United States, to go to a 4-day work week and cut off daylight savings?
So that's the other part of it. Like you have to have.
No,
also
they're
cut
just
it off.
saying we're getting overworked and the daylight savings is fucking up something, and then that goes
Savings
into this
only makes
huge
people more
thing.
depressed because the nighttime comes sooner. But here's the thing: if you don't have daylight savings time, then in the summer it's going to be to like 10 o'clock when the sun goes down, and in the winter it's going to be like 8 o'clock. We need that shit to go down at like 5. Otherwise, we're just depressed because it's cold and it's still bright out.
I thought it was interesting. It's just another way for them to get a bunch of money.
I have a feeling if we get rid of daylight savings time, we have to get rid of time zones also.
Time zone? I don't know about that. That'd be weird.
Well, they only made time zones for railroads, and how many of those are still existing?
I
mean,
think
yeah.
a lot. I don't think those
Yeah,
just
because
faded away.
They ship coal.
Yeah, see, I work 50 to 60 hours some weeks, so yeah.
I have to fit those into less days, right?
No, so they're saying, okay, so in California, well, Sarah, you know
The
this.
home in the city of the Crips and Bloods.
Yeah. Well, you know how you got to take breaks every 6 hours? Oh, you're supposed to take, it's mandatory or whatever. You got to take
No.
breaks every 6 hours.
Didn't
You
know
go, anything after 8 hours is overtime or whatever
Oh,
in some industries. So they're saying the 4-day would be like your salary. So let's say you get X amount. Let's just say $100,000 is your salary. You'd basically just work the 4 days, but I don't think they did the how many hours. But basically, what I got out of it is they want to cut it just to a 4-day week, okay, and then you still get paid the same amount. You just get an extra day off, but you probably have to work. I don't know how the hours would work.
They'd have to up the hours, which is what.
But that's the thing. You'd think they'd up the hours, but I think what they're really trying to do is they're trying to knock it so you don't get paid
I think
the benefits because you wouldn't be a full-time
here's the
employee.
thing is,
You'd be
Are they
part-time.
who does this affect though? Does this affect people who have salary jobs, hourly jobs, commission-only jobs?
See, that's what it was. Just I was reading a random topic while taking a deuce, and I was reading through it. I was like, oh, what makes it like industry and stuff I could see, but like I guess
Right.
cars you wouldn't be
So
able
if
to,
you
but they
work
just
if
hire.
you work as a salesperson and you work on commission, then your 50-hour, 4-day work week is to the shambles anyways. I got to be there all day, every day, and they can get my cell phone number so they can get a hold of me at night because I'm going to sell some stuff. Otherwise, my kids aren't going to eat, and then I'm going to eat
I guess
them.
it would be a good idea if people wanted to work, but nowadays people don't want to work,
It'll really
so it'd
show
be
the
hard
true
to
colors of
fill.
why humans started having kids, which was to eat when you have nothing left to eat.
Yeah.
You eat the children.
Or the theory, it sounds amazing, but all. Yeah, see, I don't know. All right, well, we stuck on that topic way too long.
Not at all. No. I like sticking on topics because that means that we can discuss.
Yeah,
Not just blow through.
that was the smallest top. That was my starter topic. I
This
got
has
some pretty
3
good
different
ones.
fruit juices in it at once.
I thought we were waiting to bust out the juices and the
I'm
donuts.
not talking about who it is. I'm just talking about it's got lots of stuff going on. It's like a party.
Cooper's in the house. See, Cooper's down.
Fuck you, Rosa.
I've heard about this too. Yeah, okay, so Sarah's seen it before.
Yeah, well,
Why
see,
can't I read it
cool
here?
with
What's
3 to 4
going
day
on?
work weeks if you're working at Bobby's Place, brought to you by Bobby's Place.
Brought to you by Bobby's Place. Next week, Jay Edwards.
Jay Edwards is in the house.
Well, we're gonna be talking about that a little bit later in the show.
Next week.
Yeah, I don't know. My vote would go. Well, now I'm stuck on my vote.
Then let's talk about something else real quick. You never said a word about me shaving off my beard. So you know what usually happens to me is I shave off my beard because I accidentally trim too far in one spot. I can never even it out.
Hey man, what'd you do? Did you do something new? Something
Yeah,
new going on
yeah,
there?
Yeah, I'm wearing different glasses. I'm glad you noticed.
Huh. Wait, you don't get a discount? I thought you got a discount.
I get a discount on shaving my face?
I think Sarah's hitting on you.
Sarah
What
always
is
hits on me,
going
and
on?
Sarah,
You have
know
like a
what?
fan crowd.
Thank you.
Like what is a fan
I
following?
have one fan, and she follows me pretty often, once a week at your house.
That makes it even more awkward.
It's not awkward, Jake, because you're just
Fuck
talking.
you, Rosa.
Could we get a fuck you peanut butter
She and I
button?
don't listen when you're talking, Jake. We just pay our attention to ourselves. Also, can't see.
All right, we're moving on. What's your vote?
My vote is Pedro.
No, fuckhead. Yes on 4-day week or no on 4-day week?
Doesn't affect me, so yeah, why not?
Okay.
Let's let all the lazy people that work hourly wage go ahead and have their 4-day
Cam,
work
what do you
weeks.
got? Yay or
When I
nay
pull
on the
into
4-day
when I
week?
pull into
Did you
Taco
already say
Bell
that?
and they don't have anybody working in the drive-thru, what am I supposed to do? 4-day work weeks? That's what I could blame it on? My kids get to starve, no
Okay,
tacos?
so Kim says no. Sarah, what's your vote?
Sarah likes me. She's going to vote for me, and I'm going to vote for
No,
Pedro.
we're talking about daylight. We're done with you. We're talking about daylight savings.
Listen, I'm going to put my hair back because Sarah asked.
You're gonna piss Coop off.
Nobody's pissed off.
Fuck you, Rosa.
All right.
There it is.
All right, we're moving on.
Okay, we're just going to sit a little closer to Jake.
We're gonna move it on.
Hair's
This
not-
one's gonna be a quick one.
The hair's not seen as well when I'm
What?
sitting
What are
down.
you get? Are you getting your sexy on, dude? We're not even in the show yet. We're on the pre-show. What the fuck? Oh, okay. It's gonna be one of those nights.
I hate
Got
these
it.
headphones. When you wear headphones, you can't fix your hair and it looks sexy.
Okay, Sarah's gonna go neutral. Your gray area. All right, move it on.
Let's talk about why is gray the neutral color? Can't it be like tan or beige?
No.
I'm in the beige.
See what Sarah said?
Oh. Well, I thought I had one friend. It's all right. Brought to you by friendship. It never stays.
You should go. Wayne and God. No, we're peanut butter and jelly.
Yeah.
All right, guys. I'm getting flustered here. All right, so we're moving on. So I'm watching this. God, oh Jesus, what just happened? So I'm
Jake
watching.
Can't finish a sentence.
I
Part
can't.
2.
Yeah, I'm on the new medicine. I got the new medicine today.
Oh, that new medicine called Jake.
Yeah, it's called Stupid.
Yeah,
Right here.
I have some of that.
They just put it in a capsule.
Hey Jake, guess how many shirts I'm wearing?
You're getting really into yourself on this show, man.
Because I can see a shirt under
Someone
a shirt.
comes a teenager and look at this guy.
We're 13 now.
Yeah, I can tell by the way you're dressing.
Don't look under the blanket.
Okay. Anyway, so I'm watching this on when was that? Tuesday or Wednesday? The revealing of the new Samsung Galaxy Ultra, Galaxy 23 Ultra, the
I'm
cell
totally
phone.
into Garth. Samsung Galaxy Ultra. It's got a
Jake
camera.
Bill's coming to a gas station near you. Oh God.
Yeah, you don't want to know what those do. But
Yeah.
anyways,
Oh, man.
so Samsung Galaxy phone that can take pictures in space, right?
Yeah. So anyway, so they come out and they do this huge presentation like, Apple does and all these, so they come out and they're like hyping up like it's going to save the world. Brought to you by.
Pepto-Bismol, because
And,
my heartburn happens when I eat donuts.
So I'm getting excited because, they hype it up with the music and the lights and the little Chinese dude that walks out,
Jake
barely
loves Chinese
talks
dudes.
English. And he's just like, oh, this cell phone, anyway.
Jake, that's a terrible, terrible impression.
Well, let me hear
They
yours.
say it like this. Oh, it's a cell phone. Duh. That was so good.
I don't know why I thought
It was
that
so
was
good.
great.
Jake turned around and he's like, "Where
I'm
is
turning
he?
red. That was actually pretty good. You got me on that one.
Where's Mr. Win?
We're
Which
moving
is-
fast
Win
here.
is
I
spelled
think so.
N-G-U-I-E-N.
Well, we're trying to move past the new teenager
Win.
here. You know how kids
N-G-U-I.
are. You got to keep moving, man.
Could you use that in a sentence, please?
So,
Win.
So anyway.
N-G-U-Y-E-N. Win. Am I correct?
right,
Judges?
you're on your own, bud.
Judges? What kind of spelling bee is this?
Were we having a spelling bee?
It's a spelling bee.
Did,
Episode 13, ladies and
now
gentlemen.
they're going to think we
Brought
are
to you
smoking.
by fruit juice.
Yeah, this is actually
Does a
pretty
body
good.
good. Jake didn't use my cup, though. I bought them.
It was too small.
Oh, shit. Well, first time I heard that one today.
So, anyway. So they come out.
First time chat, first time caller. Go ahead and delete that.
No, let's get rid of that one.
So we are not down for other people promoting on our show without us knowing.
Yeah, well,
Thank you for yeah, please don't do that.
unless that's, is that Sean's new company?
I don't think so because they didn't even
Insert
put
now.
dots
Oh, I
for
thought it
dots.
said insert now.
There's no dots for dots. I think that's the Asian guy.
I'm excited to talk about the cell phone.
Jake's excited about
Let me know when you're done. Are you
I'm
back
ready.
home?
I'm ready. Are you
Okay,
going to delete that?
curfew.
Because I don't want to see that anymore. It's bothering me.
I'll just let it run.
Just let it ride. Go ahead. Don't
We're
nobody
gonna let it ride.
nobody type that in
Yeah,
though.
nobody typed that in.
You might end up breaking my computer.
Just say no thanks.
Say please, but no.
Should I say no thanks?
It's a
Ah.
please, but no.
All right, so anyway, so it comes out. Super hyping up the phone. I'm getting excited. They're inviting all these people, and it has a Snapdragon 2 technology, and they're like, oh, it's going to change the world. In my mind, I'm like, oh, dude, we're curing cancer with this fucking thing.
What is Snapdragon 2?
It's like the processor. It's a fast phone. And then,
Okay.
And then they hype it up, and then they start talking about the camera, like, oh, we could take pictures in low light and moonlight, and they have all the seductive commercials and stuff.
I mean,
And at the end, I'm thinking they could have saved the whole hour presentation, just been all like, we got a new phone out. Your nudes will be clearer, and you can take them at night. Good night. Have a good one, folks. We'll see you. Because that pretty much what narrows it down.
yeah, and then they run that commercial for a month, and then the next month it goes.
Well, no, this was
hey,
on
your phone
I watched
died.
an hour of this,
Oh.
and they're hyping this whole phone up. They're talking about the Snapdragon, this the new storage, the battery, and they're clicking on stuff, and they're like, you could do your health chart,
So it sounds like you're pretty technological because you're saying big words. Do you believe that the cell phone companies do updates to your phone to kill them so that you have to buy new phones?
That's where I was leading.
Is that where the Samsung Galaxy 85 is coming out?
Yeah. Well, I love it whenever I get a update. It's like, oh, I got a new update.
Right.
It's like, oh, well,
I turn that off, and I'll tell
my
you something
battery's
else.
gonna die.
I don't have to wait a whole year for my phone just to be killed by them. It breaks itself all the time. See, and it's purple because that's not even my phone. My phone broke 4 times in 1 year, so I had to start using my wife's old phone. It's purple.
Well, we got to start entertaining
Oh,
because
it just
people are
made
doing
noise.
dishes around. Anyway, so I thought that was funny. It's like, dude, why do they have these huge revealings? There's going to be another phone out in a year, and because all our batteries are going to die.
I had that flip
I
phone.
can't even charge my battery. I got to do the wireless charging.
He does, and you know what? He's just trying to be cool.
It's horrible.
I think we all know wires work in life.
Um,
I'm wired right now.
Okay, so we'll move on with that one. We won't
Move
branch
on.
off.
Do you know anything about any celebrities that maybe put out some documentaries, Jake?
You know what? I happen, yeah. So
could you talk about it then?
yeah, we're gonna go over here. The new Pamela Anderson, A Love Story, right? Just comes out on Netflix.
That's the biggest shirt I've ever seen you wear, Jake.
What? Oh, I was pitching a 10 over here.
Oh.
So anyway, so I'm watching this documentary. I don't know if you guys happen to see it, but I thought it was gonna be like her life and this and that. Well, no, it's basically they do a short time of how she got popular and the Playboy Mansion and all
Did they
that.
touch base on barbed wire?
They did. And fun fact about barbed wire.
Cinematic genius right there.
Well, they thought it was gonna be huge.
Because it was basically Mad Max with Pamela Anderson.
Yeah, well, it flopped big time. They lost a lot of money off of that.
Not the only thing that flopped in her life.
Hey yo.
Beep beep.
But anyway, so I'm watching the documentary, and then they start talking about the Tommy Lee sex tape. And, they went to court and all this, and she said it ruined her career. She's like, I couldn't do anything. And I'm thinking to myself,
made her career.
what happened to the Bret Michaels sex tape? They didn't bring that up. Right. They didn't bring the Kid Rock sex tape up. So I'm like, was this just a desperate attempt for her to get out there again?
Well, Tommy Lee was also hung like a jump rope.
Okay.
He honked the horn, Jake, while he was sitting. He didn't use his hands.
I'll take your word on that one.
That's why I said beep beep.
So anyway, so I don't know what you guys' thought on this Pamela Anderson, if you guys seen it, but I just thought it was like kind of like a reach out to Tommy, because at the end of the actual
Oh, so you don't think it was her trying to get more publicity? You think it was her trying to get Tommy Lee back?
maybe, because at the end she's all like, she does like a Zoom or whatever, and she's just like, hey baby,
I really love you.
and he's just all like, at 7:30 a.m. and she's
Yes.
like, ah.
Yes. And was he like upside down playing the drums at 7:30 a.m. with being all pissed?
No, he wasn't. But he probably got out of bed and started
Let's
doing
talk
that.
about that for a second, because that was amazing. Have you seen that? They put him on like this roller coaster circle thing, and he was on drums, and then he goes upside down, and he's still jamming. And then they dunked him underwater, and then they poured lava on his drums. He kept going.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I don't want to interrupt the story, but we just started talking about updates. We just got notified your device needs to be restarted to install updates. Well, I'm never turning this off.
You know what? Yeah, let's just.
I'm sorry, Samsung. I did not mean a joke on the little China guy.
We're going to take 15 here for a restart and update real quick.
Yeah, we're not, because if we do, then we're going to lose everything.
They'll be here between the hours of 4 and tomorrow.
Man, this internet, man, stuff travels fast.
The other thing about the internet is that everyone's connected.
Oh, Sarah, so speaking of that, Pam and Tommy, they have her talk about that. She said that she didn't get a penny off of that movie. And I'm all like, how did you not get a penny? And then they interviewed Tommy Lee, and he's like, I think it's awesome. I think it's a great idea.
Because
they
it gave her all the
remade
publicity.
Yeah.
Right.
I guess, but
just like Kim Kardashian
she's claiming that she didn't make a dime
but she made
off
her
of
entire
Bret
career.
Michaels, Kid Rock, or they didn't talk about the Kid Rock. They didn't talk about the Bret Michaels.
And she's right. She's telling the truth, because technically she didn't sell those tapes to make money.
She didn't, but they did offer her $5 million that she turned down, but then dropped the lawsuit.
But then all
dropped
of a
the
sudden
lawsuit.
she's in Playboy 18 times because everyone's talking about her. It's the same way Kim Kardashian became famous in general. It was her and Ray J on a video. She didn't sell it. He released it.
Yeah, and that was a horrible video. Not that I saw, I just
look
heard.
Who's famous though? See, he released it thinking he'd be like the biggest star. Who is that guy? His name's Ray J again? But there's Kim Kardashian. She's got like 13 shows and 5 makeup lines. And Kanye. And Kanye.
Isn't her, what is it? Kendall
Jenner's?
Yeah, isn't it the one that just hit $1 billion, or thought she hit $1 billion, and she didn't end up making $1 billion or something with her makeup line?
Well, that's more money, more problems. But yes,
that's a lot of money.
And they all got famous and it wasn't because their dad was a swimmer or a runner. Or
Oh
a
yeah.
scientist. It was because
now he's a chick.
He's a chick, and good for him. At least somebody in the world.
And that has nothing against guys that like to run a lot.
If I found out in my head that I was a chick,
or going to be a girl,
if I could actually go through with it, like what if I told you that I really like leprechauns? I'm certainly not going to just become one, but if I did, I'd be so happy.
Would you do a show with one?
I'd do a dance. 'Cause I'm the leprechaun. I'm the leprechaun. Shout out to Sarah for Wayne's World. No. Sorry. You're not supposed to do both roles at once.
Man, we are really growing up fast in this household.
You know what? I think it's episode 15 already.
Yeah, geez, what is going on? All right, moving on to that.
Hey, Jake, look up.
What?
Look up. Cool. All right, go ahead.
Amazing.
Because you do that without saying anything, and it always makes me wonder, what's he looking at?
What you said, your little thing was amazing. So, on the weirdness of the Pamela thing, it was pretty good. It's just she does the whole drama thing. Like they'll be talking to her, and she's all like, "Too much. I gotta take a walk. I gotta take a walk." And then they show her like walking, and it's just like, what just happened? And she's wearing this see-through white robe the whole
totally
thing.
normal for her.
And I'm all like,
not
if you're
see-through
trying to get
clothes.
serious with people, why are you wearing, you know?
Remember when you were talking about how like we stayed way too long on a subject?
Should we start talking about
Brought
Wayne's
to you
World
by
again?
Half Krispy Kremes.
Crispy. Okay, moving on. So my next, this is the weird topic of the week, maybe the whole year, is this guy right here, this
Me?
dog.
Me? Oh.
No, this fucking dog. I don't know if you guys heard about this dog, and it's true. I thought it was a joke, but I had to look it up. So this dog has 27 people working for him and is worth $500 million. And that's ridiculous. I haven't watched the whole show yet, but I heard it gets pretty crazy.
I heard he's 113 in dog years.
He's so straight. So anyway, so it's Gunther, and typical lady gets rich, dies, leaves all his fortune
so
to her
typical.
to her dog. But here's the kicker. So this is actually Gunther 6 that you see right here. It's the 6th Gunther. So they have a bunch of Gunthers, and when one dies, they just name another Gunther and just put a number behind it.
That's a twist.
So
That's a twist.
the guy in this picture right
He'll
here
never be broke.
supposedly is a genius, and he runs all what Gunther wants, Gunther gets. So Gunther wanted a yacht, Gunther got a yacht. Wanted a couple mansions and villas, got it. But here's the weird twist, which I haven't seen it this part yet. I'm only on part 1. I guess Gunther likes to tape reality orgies and stuff.
And Gunther's the dog.
And Gunther's the dog.
What's the guy's name?
Max something, I don't know, some rich Italian dude thanks to Gunther. But he's in charge of Gunther and all Gunther's employees and
obviously
stuff.
qualifies him to be in the genius category.
Yeah, right? So that's what I said.
No,
So
the dog doesn't make that kind of money. Sarah asked if the dog makes that
oh,
money.
no.
The
So the
inherited
dog
that money.
got inherited, but the way they have
She had a kid. The kid died. And
yeah,
his best friend was that dog.
yeah, she had a
Gunther
kid. The
won.
kid was just one of those rich, I could have anything in the world. So ends up committing suicide at 20
I heard he
something.
sat in a bathtub and played with dolls and then he died.
Okay, I didn't hear that. But so anyway, so yeah, the kid kills himself, and Gunther was his only friend. So a couple years later, the mom gets sick and like depressed and shit over her son committing suicide. So she ends up dying, and then leaves all the fortune to Gunther, who she.
Pause. Ian Ross. Ian Ross is here. Ian, how you doing? It's been 10 years.
Where?
On the screen, I see it. It says Ian Ross. Down here, see? Brought to you by Desperate Celebrities. Why isn't that up on the screen up top? Jake.
Where do you see Ian Ross? Oh.
Oh my God, it's Ian. Look, on the red writing. Ian
Huh.
Ross. Ian Ross in the building. Ian, I heard
Brought
that you're
to you
successful.
by Desperate Celebrity. Ian, welcome.
Ian, welcome, and hi.
Huh, that's weird.
Hope you've been pretty good.
All right, well,
hear you
hey,
talking,
Ian.
but that's fine.
Thanks for joining.
Maybe one
Talk
of these
louder,
times,
Ian.
yeah,
Type louder. Maybe we could hear it.
Maybe one of these times Jake will invite me out when you're out.
Oh,
You know,
yeah.
we could have
He
a
got
reunion.
salty about the barbecue.
I am still salty about the barbecue. I bet there was a lot of salt at the barbecue.
Sarah, move to another topic.
Yeah, move on. Dogs make money, part 6, and that's the Gunther part 6. So Gunther, the bottom line is that, from what Jake was telling me, because I have no interest in this whatsoever until he said.
Oh, now I have to watch
the
the
money
whole
I
thing.
have to see about, but
Yeah.
apparently they have dog orgies.
No, it's not that. They're making more money off these reality TV shows.
I'm not clear on what Jake's thinking.
Anyway,
So they
just
make
watch the
reality
damn
TV shows
show.
about orgies, and then the dog has to watch, which I still think is illegal.
What's our sponsorships?
Are we done? We're
No,
over?
no, I'm talking about the donuts.
So I have donuts, and I brought some, and they were made by Krispy Kreme, who was closed, so I had to go somewhere else to get them.
Yeah, tell us that story.
I had to go somewhere else to get them. They were closed.
Oh, I thought you had this whole.
Yeah, I drove. I drove there. I wasted gas.
Yeah.
My daughter needed some for her school for tomorrow, and so I was like, "Oh, I'll do it because I'm cool and I'm dad." And I got there, and they had a bunch of signs up, and it looked like they were raided by the FDA or someone, maybe like just a robber, who knows? But bottom line is the place was ransacked, and there was a bunch of signs in all the doors and windows, and I still sat at the speaker and I'll go, "Hello, hello," and nobody took my order. So then I looked at Quick
How
Trip and I
dare
thought,
them.
man, I bet you Quick Trip does not have 15 Krispy Kremes in it, and that's exactly the number I need. So I went to Walmart. Brought to you by Walmart.
Dude, the donuts you got me the other day were pretty good.
I don't have donuts, Jake. I brought them today, and they were Krispy Kremes, and they weren't from Krispy Kreme. I don't even think they are Krispy Kremes. They taste like bacon. There's no bacon in that box.
Have you ever had a bacon avocado?
I've had every avocado.
Have you had a bacon avocado?
I love avocados. Let me tell you something about avocados. Don't eat that seed. Doesn't matter how many times people tell you to. It's not good for you.
Hot and fresh, yeah.
Yeah, they're great when they're hot or fresh or from Krispy Kreme.
Krispy Kreme donuts are actually really good when they're from Krispy Kreme
Yeah,
donuts,
when they're in
right?
a Krispy Kreme box that says
I don't get it.
Walmart on the side of the sticker and eat by yesterday. I mean, you only have so many options. So, tomorrow's 2 days from yesterday, and they won't even notice because they're kids. Brought to you by Stomach Virus.
They might get mad, though. Which takes us to the next topic.
This is what brings Ian all of his business. Ian, I heard that you're a stomach doctor for kids. Jake told me that you're a kid doctor for stomachs. What's that all about?
What? I didn't
Do you
say that.
enjoy intestines?
That's weird. I don't say
Jake,
that.
you know what, dude? You give me so much false information,
What
and
is
it makes
in
for the
these
show.
donuts, man?
That's not a donut.
I haven't eaten mine yet, so
That's
maybe I
because
shouldn't. Did you lace our donuts with something?
Yeah, you were supposed to eat this one.
Oh, great. All right, next topic.
The foot thing. Make me shock myself.
This is perfect. Oh, do you want to try this?
Yeah.
Should we do the foot thing before this
Let's
next one?
Let's do it while we're doing the next one. I bet you I can make it through it. Jake has this foot shocker
I don't
because
think
his feet
so.
are old men.
Okay, I don't know if you guys seen this.
So it shocks his feet with electricity or something. And
Yeah,
he's
so
a real baby.
I've
about
had
it.
all these feet problems and hand problems, blah blah blah. So I bought it was Amazon. I don't know if you guys heard of these things,
By the way.
but they're these
Look at the
foot
size
pads.
of Jake's feet. Good Lord, they have maps on them.
Yeah, it tells you where shocks you and what it does. But anyway, so you're supposed to start off. Well, here, should we just? You want to do
Oh my God,
it?
this fruit juice is killing me. Yeah, I want to do it. Maybe it's going to kill this heartburn too. Oh, I've almost drank a whole bottle of Pepto already.
Well, here.
This thing was $9.
So anyway, so I get this thing. I'm all
Brought to
excited.
you by gas stations upcharging Pepto more than they should.
Are you gonna be ready to do this? Dude, this is serious
I was
shit,
yesterday
man.
ready to do it. I told you on the phone I was ready to do this.
All right, you know you gotta take your socks off. It's
You
gonna
still
smell like
didn't invite me.
Fritos.
Well, maybe we should do this outside. You know electricity goes through cotton, right?
Dude,
give
do
you
you want
a
the
heads
full effect, man?
Put it on my face.
All right.
Wherever your feet have been, my
We'll
face should
just
go.
here, put your feet on there and hit that button.
Okay, well, let's talk about foot fetishes on that one thing. What's that called?
So anyway, feet finder.
No, yeah, well, yeah, kind of. What's the thing where the girls go on to? The OnlyFans. Apparently, there's a bunch of dudes going on OnlyFans, shaving their feet and painting their toenails and making hundreds of dollars.
Oh, I believe it, dude. You know they pay
You bought mine.
No, you gave them to me as a
$8.
gift.
I charge them $8.
You gave 'em to me
in
as a gift.
smiles only. All right, I'm taking off my shoes.
Are you gonna do
I
this?
knew I should have changed my socks though.
We're all over the
Can you
place.
point that fan in here first? It's really gonna be bad. Yeah. I'm not 15 anymore.
Boop, boop, boop. Are we gonna do this, dude?
Do you really want me to? Should I go wash my feet? I'll just put my hand on it. I'm really embarrassed. This room's so small with no air circulation.
It's just gonna be really quick.
There's
so
no
don't
one
shock
sitting
yourself.
behind me.
So anyway, so I get this thing I'm excited to try out. And I didn't know there's different levels, so I start on it's on level 9. The thing shocks me so much I can't get off. I'm on this chair, so I have to literally time it because it pulses, and I have to time it till it stops. I just have to rock myself off this thing. So he said he would try it live.
Ian just told me it's a trap. Thank God I haven't seen you in 10 years, so you have to be honest with me.
Ian, what the fuck?
Yes, Ian. I'll still do it.
If
though.
I fell for it, you gotta do it. Just do
I'm
it.
still gonna do it.
Okay,
I
sweet.
just want to stick my hand on it though, or my face.
Well, I went to grab my foot. It shocked my whole fucking
Can
hand.
I ask you and nobody who's sitting behind me to leave, so I can do it?
I'm gonna leave you alone with the camera live.
And a foot thing.
Okay.
I'm gonna make at least $8.
There's-
Yeah.
You know, people actually pay dudes to work out and like drain their socks in a bag and ship it to them.
That's what we were just getting into, but you stopped. You were like, "Put this on your feet instead."
Well, I was gonna go grab a plastic bag for when you're done.
Oh, how about for a plastic bag for when I start?
Well, that's awkward. It's gonna
Just-
melt.
Dude,
All right, ladies and gentlemen,
why'd there have to be nobody behind me?
it's time for you to do this. How bad are your feet? What's going on here?
I don't know.
I won't
man.
look.
I'm wearing these Dr. Scholl's socks. Well, there's a ladybug.
They're all over the place. They're my guardians.
Oh, those aren't ladybugs then. Those are Japanese beetles, and they were talking like this.
There's
I-
my cell phone carrier.
I heard they have no peripheral vision.
They don't.
That's weird, isn't it?
No, he's here making sure my phone's fucking up. He's selling me a Galaxy. Oh god.
How many different letters are in his alphabet, do you think?
Yeah,
I heard
virus
18,000.
season for sure. Yeah, see, Ian knows about
All right, dude.
viruses.
So is it on?
No, you got to hit the middle. But are you gonna do this for real?
Yeah, but with just one foot.
You can't. You got to do it too because it won't start.
Dude,
You got to have both feet on
seriously,
there.
somebody's gonna knock themselves out with the smell of this.
Just hurry up.
I've been running all day.
Okay, just hurry up. I got a
fucking
air
hot coals.
purifier.
You should have maybe lice on my feet. This is your foot thing.
I'm not using that thing anymore. That thing almost killed me.
Oh, can I just take it home and do it?
I mean, no, I
Do
created
it on video
tickles.
feed.
It
If I
tickled.
like it, I'm gonna take it home then.
All right, do I
How
need
much
to get
does
this
thing cost
camera
you?
down there so they can see
These
it?
socks are. Yeah, dude. Nope. I smell it. These socks are bad. Thanks a lot. Brought to you by Dr. Scholl's socks. They make your feet sweat more than a Japanese dung beetle.
That's like I had to go get X-rays today, and the lady's all like, "Take
Take
off
your
your
pants.
shoes."
And you're like, there's no skid stains.
Dude, she's like, take your shoes off and walk over to the table. Dude, I'm walking. I sit down, I turn around. There's just wet marks from my fucking socks being so wet in the cold floor. And she just gives it, it's like that awkward moment where she looks at me, she's just all like, I'm just all like, oh,
Yep,
so
yep.
this is X-ray.
No, I'm gonna vouch for this because I've known Jake for like 25 years.
That is
my parents used to
hilarious.
make everybody take their shoes off in the house. Jake has like 7-inch long toes.
What? Oh, they're broken
Yeah,
now.
he can actually climb trees with just his feet.
That's funny. I was called a tree climber at one point in my life.
I believe that was actually a pole climber because he climbed poles. He showed me pictures. I saw him.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
He was like, "I have a bungee cord." That was the whole story.
Yeah, okay.
Put my
See,
hands
Sarah
on.
wants to see you.
Yeah, Sarah, see what my feet.
I
See
couldn't
Jake
get
pass out
past
from the
level
smell.
2, so I don't know if you guys
These-
ever tried
These
this.
socks, they're called Dr. Scholl's socks, and they're so thick.
Just take them off, dude. I don't
Bro,
care.
I'm
We'll
gonna
do
go-
it for the
let me go- Let me go
show.
wash my feet at least.
All right, you go wash it. You
And
go
I'm
wash
gonna
your
wash the
feet.
thing too, because you had your feet on this.
Okay, you go wash it.
Jake's feet. Have
There's
had
alcohol.
leprosy.
There's
Jake
rubbing
had
alcohol
leprosy.
if you want to do that.
Rubbing alcohol.
We're gonna take a 5-minute.
Don't take a 5 minute.
All right,
just
we're not
take
gonna take a
just
5-minute.
talk. You always leave me in here by myself to talk.
Yeah,
I
that's
usually talk
fun
shit on
though.
you. It happens every time. Watch one of the old episodes.
All right, I can't believe he's really doing this. Man, I don't know if you guys ever tried one. It sucks. All right, yeah, Sarah does start at 1. We're gonna start them off at 1. I don't think I'm gonna put them at 9 because that was intense. Live audience, you got anything back there? No. All right, cool. So we're just gonna wait for him to wash his feet. And if you guys haven't seen that Pamela thing, you might want to watch it. I think it was a cry for help. Whatever. Gunther, I'm definitely gonna finish. I just can't believe a dog is worth that much freaking money. So, yeah, I did, Ian. Yeah, the foot thing's serious. I think I might have got a broken one because this thing, there's no way people do this and you're like, oh, this feels great. Like, you'll see his face. Yeah. Are you gonna wave? Yeah. Oh, good times. Yeah. So I don't know. The dog. Yeah, like I said, just they gave him the money, and now some dude buys whatever the dog wants, and the dog just keeps making money off investments and stuff. What is wrong with the world when a dog has $500 million and 27 people working for him? You should see what this dog eats too. He does the gold flake steaks and everything. They deliver it at the table. They have a little thing on it. Is
Tell me you're
cow?
back on the rich dog.
I had to talk about the dog.
Okay, so I'm just gonna prove that I'm here with my shoes off. They're right here. So the real reason was not because my feet stink. It's because I didn't want to look like a little girl because I can't take those socks off. They're so tight. And that's why. It's not because my
Okay.
feet stink. By the way,
I'm really excited about this.
I'm gonna keep the towel forever because I got it wet.
You could take it
It was
home.
my decoy. So how does this thing work?
All right, so
Should I put the
we'll
headphones
show
on?
them
Should I-
first,
should
and
I shock
then,
you through the headphones.
dude, it shocks the fuck out of you. Like, you think I'm joking about
No,
that?
I don't. I
Like,
know it shocks
I was just telling them I'm never gonna try this thing again.
I like electricity, so I'm down.
Like, and especially now that I don't drink anymore. Like, if I was drunk, I'd come on and be like, oh, dude, let's fucking take. Yeah, no,
I heard
not
Jake
anymore.
doesn't drink anymore.
All right, so you hit this button right here. Boom, it'll turn on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good luck,
So I
buddy.
turn on first.
Well, here, yeah, put it on the ground, but you gotta make sure these are.
Does it light up?
Yeah. If you hit the M,
With my foot. What do I do with my hands?
here, you just hit the.
Where do I put my hands?
All right, you ready?
Sure.
What,
So
what
start
do you
with
want to do? You want to do
Here's-
9?
Well, I mean, we could start with Jake fell apart on 2. Man.
Well, here, let's just do 1. Put your feet on there. Let's just do 1.
Okay. Whenever you're ready.
It's on.
I know.
You good?
Yes.
Okay. Do you want me to move it up?
Do I move it up?
No, I will.
can
I'll
do
move it
my-
up.
Jake, don't get so close to my toes.
Oh, yeah, that's
Look,
weird.
I think he's taking video of my toes. So I see what this thing's doing. Let's describe the feeling for this.
Okay, yeah. Explain it to us.
I should not be doing it sitting down because I'm probably going to shit my pants. It makes your legs flex like this. It goes. Brrrr, brrrr. So, man.
Come on. You're on level 1, dude. I couldn't last.
M?
No,
Oh,
it's
plus.
no plus is over
0.
there.
That's 0. Well, this is Japanese because the plus is on the left side and the minus is on the right. In reverse.
It sells cell phones too.
1, 2. You don't have to have both feet on. I can feel it. This was where you were like, no, I can't do it. Now it is making my feet arch.
Yeah, it starts
Now my
doing
feet are
that.
going, and you can probably see my hands. Like watch. Don't put my hands on my legs. You see, move up.
Yeah, no.
And then
Let's
down.
just let's quit the bullshit and go to 9.
Well. All right. Yeah. Fuck it.
Are you gonna do it for real?
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah,
let
should
me
I
move
keep 'em
this.
on there while it's going up, or should I just like stomp on it on 9?
I fucked up and just turned it on and it's already preset to level 9. And
Yeah.
I sat like this. I was like, okay, cool. And I sat and I couldn't move and I tried to grab it. Well, once you grab your knees, it's gonna start shocking everything. I just kind of fell over.
No, you're lying.
Watch.
Oh man.
Well, I didn't have jeans on either. I had shorts.
Yeah, jeans really amplify this. Let me make sure.
All right, yeah, let's make sure, because dude, you might go flying. So let's move.
Wires and keys. All right.
Let's get all this shit out of the way.
Cash should be
Is
okay.
this-
You think cash will light on fire?
All right, just don't
I should have worn
try not
shorts.
to break shit.
Where do I put my hands? All right, man. All right, so this is
excited
way
about
better than the episode where you ate fish steaks, by the way.
Yeah, this is gonna top it.
Okay, the plus sign, which is
Hey,
also
if you get
one,
wait, hold
2,
on. Before you do this,
3, 4. I didn't sign a waiver. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Are you ready for this? Can you verify that it's at 9?
it's at 9, folks.
Kids, I love you.
It shuts off at 20 seconds. So.
Oh, well then. Fuck. All right. Potato sauce.
Going?
I'm still going.
It's not even going.
Oh, it's going, dude.
Is it really?
Oh yeah.
Oh shit! It is going. Fuck!
Is there a 10?
Ah.
Is there a 10?
Oh, there's no
Just
way.
kick it up to 10.
God, dude, that hurt me. How are you doing this?
Because I used to do this all the time, but not like this.
Wow. Okay. Well, I thought it was gonna be a lot
Nine is the
worse.
max. I'm just gonna do the rest of this shit like this.
Dude, there's no way. I grabbed his leg and it shocked the hell out of me. So anyway, I guess I'm a pussy when it comes to electricity running through my
So
body.
just to give you a heads up, though, Jake, I used to. If you take your feet off, it resets. I used to. So when I worked as a mechanic, I used to take our lawnmower from the front yard at the mechanic shop, and I would take off the spark plug wire, and then I'd stick my finger in it and have somebody else rip the cord. Just to.
Oh, we got. Yeah, stop.
I'm so
man.
glad you can't see my eyes.
I can't believe you're doing this. Okay, man. I think you're good.
It's kind of relaxing, though.
Okay.
I went on my
She wants
back.
to know, does it hurt?
It depends on what you mean by does.
Look at Ian do it. I like it. I can't believe you're doing it for this long. I'm afraid to touch you.
Well, just don't touch me. No, it's not a tickle. Tickle was level 2. Tickle was 2. This is more like it's making me stand on my tiptoes every time it goes off, and I'm really trying hard to look cool. But it's all right. It's not.
Every time that light kicks on, your whole body just
Yeah.
goes.
So here's what I tell you.
I don't know if
Sarah,
you guys can see this
Sarah,
on
if you-
camera. Can I move the? You want to move the camera down so they can see what's going on under there?
If you were really looking to get like the biggest calves possible, this will get them for you in no time.
Are you watching this when it turns on?
There's no one behind me.
Oh, she already waved. All right, let's stop, man.
No, I want to watch myself eat a donut while I'm doing this. Oh man!
At what point is it medically safe?
If we don't get 200 viewers off, what point do you need this in medical devices? Like, what fucking ailment would you make you have to do?
Okay, dude. Let's stop for my health.
I think I need like 2 more minutes.
I need fresh air, man. What is going on here?
The challenge is trying to keep your heels down.
Oh.
I'm choking a little. I'll make it. Thanks for walking away. Oh, Jake does not know the Heimlich, obviously. Oh my God, this is amazing. Ugh. What makes a man? This. It's the power in his hands. Or is it his quest for glory? Give it what you got to fight to the top. Now you're a man, man. You're a man.
Okay.
Because you're a man.
Whew.
I swear to God, dude, I'm not going to be able to walk tomorrow. My calves are going to be so goddamn sore, but they're going to be so big. Like, you know those dudes that get calf implants? Like, now I'm just talking. It's still going, by the way. I'm used to this.
I want to personally thank you because that was probably the funniest I've laughed in a long time, especially on this show.
It's still really hard to
Holy
put my heels
cow.
and my toes down at the same time. It's like, wow.
Yeah, that was. I was worried about my health. You want to turn that thing off so you don't die, dude? Do you need help off of it?
No, I'm used to making this face. I had IBS.
I don't know why I think this is so funny, man.
Because
That
you know
has
how
to-
bad it hurts.
Dude, you're man.
I am a man. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Vote for Pedro, and brought to you by Fruit Juice, which has 3 different fruits in it, made by Dole and Jay Edwards.
Oh,
Jay Edwards.
that was fun. That was awesome.
Jake loses spirit real fast when it comes to funny things, because I'm still going.
Yeah, Jesus, that is
I might break your no smoking.
that. You know what? You're not supposed to smoke in here, but
Alright,
you
I'm
could have a
gonna go ahead and
cigarette in
stop.
here because that.
I would just like to take off my shirt.
I can't believe that. Is it off? Yeah, let's turn this. Well, I don't want to touch
stopped.
it. Will you?
Well, yeah, because
Will you turn it off?
My feet don't stink.
No,
I was just
no,
embarrassed
touch the
about my
thing. I don't wanna
socks
get
being so
shot.
tight.
Holy fuck! Jesus.
You broke it. Jake broke it. What a pussy.
Oh my god.
Oh God. Did you have anything stronger than that? By the way?
Yeah. So this little thing, and yeah. All right, that was fun.
The prize is that I get to take that home, right? Because I'm gonna make my kids do it.
What?
The 6-year-old's gonna have a blast.
You could.
man.
You probably get.
They not child endangerment because they said okay. I'll make them sign a waiver. Waivers are
That was-
they're ageless is what they are. Anyone can sign a waiver.
Brought to you by Ridiculous Calf.
Oh my God, Ian! So people get calf implants, man, and I think you know that because you do child calf implants, right?
Pain is weakness leaving the body. That's like a
God,
T-shirt.
Man, my
How you
calves,
feeling, man?
I feel like I could probably run a marathon tonight.
That-
Tomorrow, not so much.
That was awesome. I should have got a round of applause for you, dude.
Brought to you by.
Man,
So
All right.
unfortunately, though, my shoes aren't going to fit now.
that was nuts. Can you feel it still?
What?
Can you feel it still? Like, can
I
you
don't-
feel?
No, dude, I don't really eat veal.
No. Did it fuck? Are you fucking with me? Can you
Yeah,
still
dude,
feel
I
it?
eat cheese, man. Cheese is good. Cottage cheese. Is it made in a cottage?
Oh my god, that is hilarious. Well,
I feel like one side of my face is raw and the other one's not.
brought to you by Strokes Live.
Brought to you by Live Strokes. They're in the house. And
Oh.
Jedwards.
Man, that was funny. So, yeah, I can't. That was amazing.
I'm a man.
I wish everybody could feel.
Tell my legendary tale to everyone.
Well, now it's on the internet
I will
forever
be
because that
legendary.
was
So that's how you live immortally, by the way. Your legend lives on.
intense. So anyway, I wanted to tell you this. I should have, but so I did it on level 1 for the 20 minutes, and I tried level 2,
He called me.
and then the next day my toes were just twitching.
Oh, we didn't talk about the after effects.
Yeah, well, I didn't want to do it before.
Oh well.
But I will
Try left
say,
side for 5 minutes.
I think I'm fucking this mic up. I will say, for the whole next day, my left foot, the two toes, but it might have just been because of my health problems. But
Your
if you,
7-inch long toes.
if tomorrow, if you're walking at work and you're twitching around, that's what it's for.
Actually my normal routine, so we're fine.
Oh, perfect. So you'll fit right
There
in.
will be no difference in tomorrow's episode.
Okay, sweet. All right, so you'll fit right in. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
By
hilarious.
the way, Sarah, thanks for telling me not to choke instead of telling someone to help.
I thought for a second there,
Nobody
I thought
helps.
you were going
Nobody
down.
helps. This is really good to know for the human race, is that when someone's actually choking, people usually stand up and walk to the bathroom to spit in the sink.
Dude, I had snot and everything coming out. Dude,
All
you
have to do
had
is-
me.
You
That
were
was
already behind me.
awesome.
All you had to do was wrap your arms around me like you do every night anyways, and squeeze.
Oh man, I'm lost now. I'm mind blown. So, where were we at? I don't even know what we were talking about.
That you're my hero, 'cause you are the wind beneath my wings.
What is going on?
Thank
Okay.
you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you for that lovely
Thank you.
song there.
Thank you. That was my acapella.
I
go
appreciate that.
high.
I appreciate that.
What's that number right there, Jake?
5.
Is it up high?
High five.
Brought to you by Brain Damage.
You know, I'm never to get that out of my head. Sorry, bud. Sorry. Okay, that's awesome. What were we leading into?
It's nothing actually. You're like, Paul, hurt yourself.
Hey, I did not think you were gonna do it. I really didn't. I did not
That's
think you
weird
were gonna
because
do
you've
that.
known me for. I mean, yeah, of course we had a 10-year break because you didn't like me that much, so you moved out of the state and time zone. But then you came back and we're back together, and you act like
Oh,
you don't
man.
know that if you dare me to do something, I'll do it. I have a problem.
Oh, Ian.
Yeah, Jake does speak sweet.
I'm lost, man. What are you?
Sometimes they're not even sweet. Sometimes he just speaks nothing.
Are we wrapping this up? Are we doing sponsors or
No.
anybody got a topic? Because I mean, I'm.
I thought you had like a whole book of.
I did have a whole book. Oh, we should have. That's right.
All right.
Well, this one we should have done before the foot thing because that should have been
I
the
still
grand
haven't put on my
finale.
shoes. I kind of think we should do this show with no shoes on from now on because this is much more comfortable.
I smell like
Jake has
Fritos.
shag carpeting.
I do
in
have
here.
shag carpet.
I feel like I'm on an airplane.
I have
I'm
shag
off.
carpet in every
What was
room
the name
on
of
my
that
place.
movie where they're like, put your toes in the grass and it makes you feel grounded? What movie was that? It was a movie. I know it was.
Was
Who was it? It was a really famous dude that was like, I can do that.
oh
He
yeah,
did it.
no what's what's his tits?
James Bond.
Bill Gates.
No.
Yeah, he went in and he wanted to
No.
golf. Yeah, he wanted to golf,
No.
and they said you can't do this, and he's like, "Fuck you!" And he bought the
I know who
whole.
it was. It was Tom Hanks.
That might be two, but Bill Gates did buy the golf course.
I'm not talking about Bill Gates or golf courses. I'm talking about the movie where the dude's like, I was on an airplane and Bruce Willis. It
What
was Bruce
movie?
Willis. You know the guy that Jake hates? It
Oh,
was
we're bringing Bruce Willis back up.
Yeah,
Okay,
so
that's
in,
gonna live to haunt
so
me.
that
By
was
the way,
actually Die
people
Hard,
at work were like,
the
"Oh, you
original
fucking
Die
hate
Hard.
Bruce
Yeah,
Willis."
because you do, and you're an asshole.
Okay, let me make something
So in
straight.
Die Hard,
I don't
he
hate
took his
Bruce
shoes
Willis.
off and
I
he
was
rubbed his feet in the
disappointed.
carpeting, and then the guys came and they started shooting guns, and that's why he had no shoes on. And then when he killed the first German guy, the guy was wearing size 8s. Who wears size 8s? So you couldn't put them on. He had to crawl through the ductwork, and that's where you get all your Christmas ornaments that have Bruce Willis in the duct.
The green cup I got as a gift.
Jake drinks out of green cups because it reminds him of his skin.
Actually, Titanic and The Notebook is Peanut Butter's favorite movies.
Well, they're the movies that remind me of me because they're
Yeah.
with pretty boys.
Anyway,
I've
okay,
heard of
yeah,
like
we're
Ryan
getting
Gosling.
off topic here.
What do you think? Do I look a little bit like Ryan Gosling? Ready?
Yeah,
That's my
Nailed
that's
it.
my Gosling right there.
nailed it.
I also heard Casey Kane. If anybody knows who that race car driver was before he was not famous.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Top 40,
Casey
Casey
Kasem.
Kasem.
Casey's top 40.
Casey Top 40.
Let's listen to a little bit of Destiny's Child. Not.
Did he play Destiny's Child?
I actually told the DJ at my wedding if he played Destiny's Child or anything with Beyonce, he was fired immediately. And
Oh, I
he
actually
still
did
played.
have
If you like it, would you put a ring on it?
Should have
I
played
wish
the
I would have heard
heartbeat.
that before because now I
Yeah.
can't ever hear it again.
All right, what is the weirdest object you have thrown at someone during an argument? Serious or not serious argument?
My wallet. Oh, you know what? Fine. If that's the case, here you go. Just go ahead and take that. Why don't you?
I can see that.
Yeah, it happens to you. I also throw my pride and dignity.
Where did that come from? Titanic? Do you think Jack could have lived if he got on a piece of wood?
Well, yeah, because wood floats. Now, here's the thing, though. Those doors
I thought
were
he
solid
died
oak.
from he got too cold. Oh,
He
I
got
see what
cold
you're
in the water
saying.
because
Yeah.
he left her on the door, which she was still in the same water, just as cold, but she could float in it, and he couldn't float. Here's the thing. All she had to do was grab his arm. And maybe spit in his mouth a little bit, because spit has air in it. Why didn't Jack just grow some gills, Ian? You're a doctor. Figure that one out. Perhaps that movie was fake
Damn,
anyways.
Sarah, what's going on over there?
Sarah is definitely passionate about Jack.
Yeah, and your wallet.
And my wallet. I throw my wallet a lot. How much cash is in my wallet? Well, it's funny you ask, Sarah, because fortunately for all of us, I carry $1 and no wallet at all. Baller. Next question.
So,
I can also pick up dollar bills with my feet. I could before I did that thing at least. Shit. Well, because we know what the other side effect is. Can't use my feet anymore. Jake, do you have that wheelchair still?
man, I'm still speechless
I think
about that
here's the
electric
thing, though,
shock.
on the bonus rounds, I get to use the good spots in all the parking lots now.
That is true. My mom was telling me they call it the what is it? The GIMP detector. She's like, give me the GIMP detector out of the glove box.
Please don't call my hand that.
Anyway, all right. Are we moving on to sponsors?
Move on to whatever you want to, man. At this point,
I say we wrap it up.
I can't imagine
Your electric
anything
thing
else
should have been the
tonight.
shebang over here.
We should have probably just finished off with that.
That should have been the grand prize. Well, I didn't know you were actually going to do it, and on level 9.
We should have done it the whole show.
Is this going to be the new
The new norm.
the hazing, the new guest hazing? If you want to come on the show,
Yes, if you want to be on this show, you have to be on it the entire time, the first round.
and then here's what we'll do: we'll start them off at 1, 2, 3. Whenever they say stop,
We'll pour
that's
water
what their
on them.
number would be.
No, we'll pour water on them when they say stop.
All right, let's not murder anybody here.
It's not called murder, it's called fun.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yes, champions live. Brought to you.
Wrap
life.
it up. Yeah, we're gonna wrap it. All right, so we have next Wednesday. Oh, let's do the sponsorships. Ready?
What?
Oops, what just happened there?
Oh, Jake's just looking at his Facebook again. Was that MySpace? You still have
All right,
MySpace?
if you live in the St. Louis, Missouri area, next week at Bobby's place, we have. You want to do the J. Edwards?
Jedwards! He's got a beard and sings and stuff.
Oh man,
Dude, he has
blue
hair
collar
better-
country
his
rock
hair's
and
better than
roller.
ours.
He's actually pretty. So he played there a little bit ago, and I didn't know he was a singer. I introduced myself, you know.
Kinda
And,
looks like if you put the YouTube mark right in the middle of his face, like on that, it looks kind of like Jack Black. from
For real, right
Tenacious
here?
D, yeah.
oh yeah, there you go. Well, dude, his voice is amazing. He played in Nashville tonight. He's on the tour right now, and he's gonna be
Excellent ribs.
in Bobby's in Valley Park next Wednesday. Like I said, his voice is good. It's just, he's more like how do you say it? His music is more like his life. It's like his. I
So
don't
he
know.
tells stories kind of like
Yeah.
Slick Rick, the Ruler, but not
Yeah.
with an eye patch.
Yeah, but with a deeper voice, I guess.
I like to sing songs with a deeper voice.
Okay.
Electric
So
Feet.
anyway, that leads us in, and that's at Bobby's place. Come check him out. It's free. So.
Hold. Sarah wants to know when the luau is.
Oh yeah.
It was supposed to be today. I was really close to bringing
Well,
my
with
Hawaiian
the
shirt,
COVID and all that, and I went to the doctor's today.
and I still can't pronounce luau.
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 It's in Chinese.
We're giving out free cell phones.
Free cell phones for
Yeah.
the
yeah.
Chinese. Only
Once
for
you
the
hit update, the batteries are dead.
Yeah, don't update it.
Yeah.
Don't,
All right.
Don't even think about
We're
it.
moving on.
Back to it. So Jedwards is playing at Bobby's place next Wednesday.
Yep, and that leads us to
And
our
he
sponsors.
He did that because our show's on Thursdays. He didn't want to overlap
Yeah.
because he loves our show and we love his.
Yep.
Sponsored by Bobby's Place, home of burgers with pickles. Continue, Jake. You know more about it than I do.
One of the last hockey bars in St. Louis, Missouri. Always a good time. Great food. Wonderful people. Beautiful ladies. Ginger manager.
Jake works there, and if you start a conversation with him, he'll walk away.
Yeah, and I might, if you want to get your feet electrocuted, stop on by and ask for the special.
He will also ask to borrow $5. Don't take advantage of
Five,
it. Just give it to him.
500 pennies.
Yes.
All right, this is you, bud.
Brought to you by OCD Performance. Let me tell you a little story about them. They're amazing. Everything about them I like. They smell good. They talk very properly, and they also can read at a high school level. OCD Performance, the home of the big trucks and bigger smiles.
There it is.
I got electrocuted. Don't hurt me, guys. I'm sorry.
Yep. Stop on by, say hi to DJ, tell him we sent you, and he
They
get
do more things than just lift them, by the way. They have a performance.
2 free high
everything.
fives,
2
that's
free
for
high
sure.
fives and
Maybe
at least
4.
half of a smile, and a get the hell away from me.
Thank you for the live audience back there. Hope you enjoyed our show. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in and dealing with us this week. We will have a fun show.
We're going to have a luau.
A lawa? Are we doing anything for Valentine's?
I can't believe you just asked me that.
I'm out. We're out. We're done. We're out of here. Thank you so much, guys. Great show. Love it.
Luau.